We got a big new Borderlands 3 update that buffs a lot of weapons, includes a boss change, and there is more. So I want to run down everything you need to know in this video, and of course give a weapon away as well. A like on the video would be nice, and let's go. Maybe you already saw videos of the Lob, that insanely bad weapon, like really one of the worst weapons in the game, that now got a buff, and now it's one of the most powerful weapons in the game. So first it would shoot just one ball that was very slow and did very little damage, but now it shoots 3 of them that deal way more damage. Like this was my Lob before the update with 719 damage, and now after the update it has a 6471 damage. So that's an increase of 900%. And we got the Lord Emperor on Reddit who shared a level 53 comparison that shows the insane increase as well. Yes, this weapon is now a powerhouse, and the magazine size was actually also increased from 4 to 12, so you can shoot the weapon 4 times before it has to reload. It's still hard to hit fast moving enemies sometimes though with this gun, but bosses like the Agonizer are really no issue for this shotgun at all, because that boss of course stays in one place. If you got some extra torque or shotgun damage on your artifact or class mod, then you can really become an unstoppable killing machine. So I hope you still have this weapon in your inventory or in your bank somewhere, although I can totally see why you would have sold it or just ignored it if it dropped. So then you want to go to Warlord to try and get it again, because it's the dedicated drop from this boss, so after killing it multiple times it should drop at some point. Although using the Lob against Warlord is not as good as you might expect, because the orbs can't really reach him, so I would suggest that you just use your Wedding Invitation Sniper from the Valentine event and hit the many crit spots, and you will have Warlord down in no time, and then fingers crossed that you get this now insanely powerful gun. We also got changes for the Ruby's Wrath Atlas rocket launcher. Gearbox notes in the patch notes that they greatly increased the damage and that they reduced the cooldown of the Singularity Grenade. And the idea is of course that you shoot the Singularity Grenade to mark the enemies, and then the rockets you shoot afterwards will go to the targets. So there is a bug right now where sometimes the damage increase, even if you have the hotfix applied, is not noticeable. So then the damage for my rocket launcher stays at 2587, but it should actually have a 45% damage increase, so going to 3762. And you really want to make sure that you hit the grenade first, so the rockets can easily take out the enemies, because otherwise it can be quite hard to hit your targets. But it's a pretty nice buff, making this very cool but underused weapon a little better. You get it from the Chunk Stomp boss in the Floodmore Basin region on Eden 6, so totally go kill this T-Rex if you want the gun. It's not a hard boss at all, and he will always spawn like the other crew challenge bosses. And 2 very underpowered snipers were also buffed with this update. The first one is the Wood Blocker, that just like the Lob was kind of a meme before, because it would just drop everywhere and just be useless as well. Well, it's still kind of useless on Mayhem 4 actually, in my opinion, just like the many other snipers in Borderlands 3. So Gearbox mentioned that they increased the critical hit damage by 100% and slightly reduced the vertical recoil. So the base damage is still the same, but I do actually see a way higher critical hit damage increase than the 100% that they communicated, because mine went from 21% before the update to 142% after the update. So that's an increase of 672%, so pretty nice. And yes, headshots deal more damage now, just like when shooting with the fade away ability from Flak, but I'm still not really impressed by the damage increase of this weapon, sadly. You get it from the Indo Tyrant dinosaur that you find over here on the map, also in the Floodmore Basin. It's a rare spawn, but if you play with an internet connection, so have the hotfix applied, then it should be there most of the times. So they can easily get this gun if you want. And you see me use the Malek's Bane sniper here against this boss, and this weapon also had a weapon damage increase and also a buff for the shotgun secondary fire that I actually like to use a lot. So they said that they reduced the shotgun ammo cost from 4 to 2. So without the update, my level 53 Malek's Bane has 1085 damage, and with the update it has 1628 damage. So that's an increase of 50%, pretty nice. And weirdly enough, my shotgun consumes 3 ammo instead of 2, but I think they just like reduced the amount of ammo that your shotgun costs by 2, because before the update, my shotgun would cost 5 ammo. If you want the sniper, then you have to go to the Phoenix legendary creature in the Splinterlands region over here on the map. You have to kill it multiple times to get the drops, and then you have a chance to get the Malek's Bane. And against this boss, you see me use the Star Helix Dull Assault Rifle, and actually all the Dull Assault Rifles in the game have their damage increased by 35%, so also quite nice. It actually really makes my Star Helix an insane powerhouse, but it also comes because I have a pretty good anoint on it, where enemies damaged by my rack take 100% more damage for a short period of time. Well, as you see, the line of bullets that you shoot then deal a ton of damage. You get this awesome assault rifle from the Power Troopers in the Atlas HQ. They are a rare spawn, but again, they should be there most of the times. The dull damage increase for assault rifles is actually also really good for the good juju that you get from the Rampager boss on Mayhem 4, like you have to play on Mayhem 4. And killing an enemy with this gun reveals your magazine, and now thanks to this buff, you can kill those enemies way easier. So it makes the special more powerful too. Another gun that really benefits from this buff is the Warlord, that has a 30% chance to not consume ammo, so you can just keep shooting it, and especially if you aim for the crit spot with like flak where you get ammo back for a crit, they can really hold the trigger and kill the enemies quite easily, so the damage buff of course helps with that too. You get this gun from Billy the Anoint in the Jacob's Estate region on Eden 6, it's actually inside Jacob's Villa. And they actually changed this boss fight a little bit. But before we touch on that, I want to give away this amazing Nighthawking with the on-action skill and weapon damage is increased by 100% anoint. Really one of the best anoints in the game. And this SMG was already good. And well, with the anoints, it's even better. So all you need to do is put your PlayStation Network ID in a comment under the pinned comment for a chance to win. And be sure you are a subscriber of the channel as well before you enter. And when you win, I will reach out and give you the gun. And congrats to Gorillaxing, and I hope I pronounced that right, for winning the Linnock from my previous video. So let's go back to Billy the Anoint, because first he would teleport very fast to different spots in the arena, but now he will stay longer in one place, so making him an easier target. Gearbox also notes that he now has an increased chance to drop the lead sprinkler gun, but again, you can also get the buffed Warlord from him. I also saw some people talk about this, and Gearbox actually included a stopgap fix to prevent this reported blocker due to enemies sometimes becoming stuck in unreachable locations in the System of Slaughter. So there will be a fix for this in the future, but now they included this fix in the meantime, so it will let you progress at least. Subscribe of course for everything Borderlands free if you haven't already. I will keep you up to date on all the new content that is coming to the game, and there's actually quite a lot coming with this month already the new Season Pass DLC. Like this video to support the channel, and you can watch my video with the new DLC info by clicking on the screen, or I will link to it at the end of our gambling session that Dennis and I always like to do at the end of a Borderlands free video. Okay Dennis, so the lob is your new favorite weapon?
Yes. Definitely. I mean, look at this. How can you not like this?
I mean, normally I would have said, no, I don't like this. It's way too slow. But now thanks to the buff.
Have you seen the damage, though?
Yeah, it's pretty insane. Okay. Show me what you got.
Started. Absolutely nothing, but we can do better than that.
Oh,
there we go.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this. So let's hope you can do better than that at the next one, yeah?
Okay, then it's my turn. Can I get the 20 instantly like last time? Wow,
if you do, I'll leave. I won't believe it, but I'm here to watch.
I'm happy.
Well, let me just take care.
I'm happy that this bulletproof glass.
I'll take care of the door. Don't worry.
Okay. Ooh, 15. I will hit.
No.
25. No, you won this one.
So it's a draw again then.
Yeah.
So then we're 1-1.
Okay, then yeah. We will see it. Totally tune in to the Borderlands stream every Thursday on twitch.tv/JorRaptor, and you will see what happens with the draw. Like this video to support the channel, and totally check out our previous video with more info on the upcoming content coming to the game, because there's quite a lot. For now, we will speak to you next time, and goodbye.